Now available in paperback and e-readers, Esteem Horror in the Hamptons. The aspiring angel tries to escape a house of horrors in this action-packed, all-new Esteem series adventure. Get your copy of Esteem Horror in the Hamptons in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere. When it comes to the words ignorant, dumb, and stupid, you would think that all three of these words mean the same thing. However, when it comes to the words ignorant, dumb, and stupid, they all are three different definitions as related to a person's levels of limited intelligence or their ability to be able to think in an intelligent manner. Now, when it comes to the word ignorant really means that someone just doesn't know what they're talking about or know anything about a certain particular situation. And because this person hasn't known about a certain subject or a particular situation, this person just is reacting to a situation as related to their limited knowledge. That is the definition of an ignorant person, and an ignorant person is someone who basically, once they get taught about a certain concept or how to navigate a certain social situation, they can basically be brought up to speed, and they can be brought up to speed very quickly because all they have to do is have an open mind to what you're presenting to them. That is the definition of an ignorant person. And again, an ignorant person is a person who is intelligent, but they just don't know about a certain concept or how to navigate a certain situation. And an ignorant person is the easiest one to be educated regarding any situation that they run into where they react to it in a detrimental or negative fashion. Now, a dumb person, in contrast to an ignorant person, is someone who doesn't know. And again, a dumb person is basically someone who does not know what is being presented to them as related to a concept or a social situation. And a dumb person, in contrast to an ignorant person, basically they, again, don't know. In contrast to not understanding, again, an ignorant person doesn't understand, but a dumb person doesn't know. And again, a dumb person, like an ignorant person, is someone that basically can be taught. They are someone who can be taught if they have an open mind. However, with some dumb people, they basically don't want to hear anything because many dumb people are extremely emotional. And because dumb people are extremely emotional, it's very hard to try to teach them anything that would basically correct their behavior. It's very hard to correct their behavior because the dumb person just is so caught up in their feelings that they cannot really listen to logic and reason, can't listen to logic and reason because they are so caught up in their feelings about what they believe that you cannot really present them with information that can help them advance as related to their lives or get a better understanding of things. That is what makes a person dumb. A dumb person, again, they just don't know and don't want, in some cases, don't want to know. And that's where the dumb person can basically graduate to the next level of a lack of intelligence, which is being stupid. Now, a stupid person is someone who basically knows that they've gotten information that can correct their behavior. They have been given an understanding of what is going wrong. However, this person willfully and intentionally goes out here, and even though they have gotten information that can correct their behavior, this person will continue to go on with the wrong frame of thinking, continue to go on with the wrong frame of thinking, and continue to go on with that wrong frame of thinking, and believe that they are justified in going on in that wrong frame of thinking, believing that they have a right to do this based on their feelings, and this is what makes this person stupid, because you have been given the correct information, and as you have been given the correct information, you have been given facts by individuals who are trying to correct your behavior. You still continue to go on, and as you continue to go on with this misinformation, you go out here and continue to apply approaches that do not work. And even though the approaches do not work, the stupid person continues to insist that they will continue on in these actions, because they insist that their way is going to be the way that things work. This is what makes a stupid person an extremely dangerous individual, not only to themselves, but also to others, because the stupid person continues to insist on doing things their way, and as they continue to insist on doing things their way, even in the face of numerous failures, the stupid person will continue to go on with behavior that is not going to benefit them, in any way, shape, or form, but they continue to persevere in going on in this behavior based on their feelings, based on how they feel out of these emotions, such as pride, where this person refuses to admit when they are wrong, or out of arrogance, where they believe that they are in a superior position and believe that they are smarter than everyone else. And this is where their emotions get the better of them. They gets the better of these individuals because they just don't want to, again, concede that their whole position is completely wrong. They don't want to admit that their position is completely wrong, and they don't want to correct their behavior. And again, this is where a stupid person is a danger to themselves, because the stupid person will continue to insist on pursuing a course of action that is detrimental to them. Now, even worse than a stupid person is a collective of stupid people, because stupid people in large groups are extremely dangerous. A large group of stupid people are extremely dangerous because you don't have any of these individuals who are thinking critically. No, you don't have any of these individuals who think critically at all. No, you have a group of individuals who are bent on their feelings, and because they're caught up in their feelings, they are insisting on going on a course of action that is detrimental to them, and they'll continue to go on in that course of action that is completely detrimental to them, and go on in that course of action that is detrimental and destructive to them, because they insist on getting their feelings sated rather than swallowing their pride, and admit that their course of action is detrimental to them. They will insist on continuing to follow this course down a complete road to self-destruction, that will basically be not beneficial to them. This is what large groups of stupid people do. And again, stupid people in large numbers are extremely dangerous, because stupid people in large numbers basically are not only a threat to themselves, but also a threat to others, because when you have large masses of stupid people basically caught up in their feelings, they go out here and act impulsively without ever thinking about the consequences of their actions. And examples of large mobs of stupid people are people who are a part of things like social media mobs, or mobs like we saw that took place as related to events like January 6th. Again, it's really dangerous to have large masses of stupid people, and large masses of stupid people can basically, again, do damage to a civilization. Now, a single individual who is stupid basically can go out here and mess up their own lives, but a collective of stupid people can basically destroy and overturn an entire civilization and turn it into complete chaos. That's what can happen when you create large masses of stupid people. And the sad part is that when it comes to our societies, we don't really understand the impact of ignorant, dumb, and stupid, because a lot of us basically get caught up in our own emotions and don't understand that there are there's a clear definition between the three, and since there's a clear definition between the three, you really have to think about who you get involved with. Again, an ignorant person, I'll repeat it once more, is someone who just doesn't understand. And again, this is a person who can be brought up to speed as related to intelligence. An ignorant person, again, can be taught and get their behavior corrected very quickly. And they are some of the people, again, who can move forward and be a part of a better society. But a dumb person is where you start to see the danger, because, again, here's a person who just wants to, again, start insisting that they don't want to understand. Again, they don't understand, and a lot of times they don't want to be taught because they're too proud to admit that somebody knows something better than them. That's what makes that person dumb. And again, a dumb person, basically, they don't understand what you're saying, and again, but they can be taught as related to you trying to talk to them and try to get them to understand. And eventually, with some dumb people, they can be persuaded to understand facts, logic, and reason when presented to them. But then there are people in that dumb category who graduate to stupid. And again, stupid is very dangerous, because stupid is that people told you what the facts are, have tried to explain things to you in a logical fashion, and have tried to present you with reasonable outcomes that can be ones that aren't going to benefit you. Again, a stupid person is one who gets explained all the information regarding a subject. A stupid person gets explained everything as related to basic facts, logic, and reason. And a stupid person, even though they are told that there is going to be a certain outcome that is detrimental to them, continues to go on. A stupid person will continue to go on in spite of information given to you that will teach you to avoid a certain outcome. For example, a stupid person is someone who, even though they're told a guy is not the right man to get involved with, this woman still gets involved with this guy. And when she has to deal with the consequence of either getting used by that man sexually, or being used for her money, or used and basically turned into a single mother, she continues to go on with that individual, even though she's told this is not the right course of action to take. Or a guy who goes out here who's a simp, who is told that a woman is a female predator and has basically been using guys for money and continues to go on with her. That is a guy who basically, even though he was given information and was told what was good, the outcome was going to be, continues to go on. And again, this is what makes a person stupid. Again, stupid continues to do in the face of facts, logic, and reason. That's what makes stupid dangerous. And again, when I look at the overall Western society, I mean, it's really sad, because we've got a lot of people who are not ignorant or dumb these days. We've got a lot of stupid people in society, and again, deliberately socially engineered to be stupid because they insist on doing things their way instead of looking at the information and taking a course. Again, not looking to correct the course because they just want to be right. They want to be able to say that they can sate their feelings and be right. That's what makes, this whole society really scary, is that you've got large masses of stupid people, large masses of stupid people, in a great irony in a world where we have an information superhighway. We have an information superhighway filled with lots of facts, but people continue to insist on doing stupid things. And that's the scary part about modern Western society, is you have all this information at your fingertips, and no one should be ignorant, dumb, or stupid. No one should be ignorant, dumb, or stupid, but we've got people who basically are willfully and intentionally heading down the road to being stupid, and willfully and intentionally heading down the road to being stupid because they insist that their way is going to work, insist that their way is going to work even though the facts prove that their way isn't going to work. And that's the sad part about this whole society, is that you've got ignorant people out here who can, some of them can be taught, but when you've got a large mass of stupidity, this is what leads to, again, the decline of a society, and it's a sign of a decline in a society when you have people who, when they have been given knowledge and given facts, continue to go on and insist on doing things their way. That is a decline in a society because those people take information for granted. They take information for granted because they take their lives for granted. And that's what really makes stupid people scary. It makes stupid people scary because you have been given all the resources to be able to see the overall outcome, to observe a situation and think critically about a situation. You've been given all of these resources, but insist on continuing to go on in your way, continuing to insist on going in your way, continuing to insist your way is the way that's going to work. And as these stupid people hit the wall over and over again, what's really scary is that they never learn their lesson and basically show me that when you stupid basically is a deterioration into insanity, because the definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing and expecting a different result. That's what insanity is, because you're trying to make something illogical logical, and that's what insane people do, because insane people work on their logic. And I'd have to say insanity comes out of stupidity, and stupidity basically comes out of pride. Pride and arrogance, where a person is again going to insist what's going to work doesn't work is going to work, and insist what isn't going to work is going to work, because they want things to go their way. And since they want things to go their way, they insist on continuing to hit the wall at full speed until their bodies just basically wind up blowing up to pieces, and then will have to pick up the pieces of their life, because they basically want to live as related to their way, even though their way doesn't work. And this is a part of Western society that I keep seeing as related to things like these, like many of these people who want to go deliberately down the road to single motherhood, or these guys who want to go down the road to just being these promiscuous males, or these people who, again, participate in paradigms of failure, continuing to follow down dysfunctional roads because they're too scared to admit when they're wrong, too scared to admit when things don't work, too scared to admit when something isn't working out, because any critical thinker, once they see something isn't working, they stop doing that and they start to learn, and they learn because they either get corrected by, again, an ignorant person, again, gets corrected when they get told by someone there's a different way and they go that direction. A dumb person, basically after hitting the wall a couple of times, will realize this isn't working and decided to move on. But a stupid person will continue to insist on going down the same road over and over again, continue to deal with the same toxic situation and the same toxic people over and over again. And that's what makes a stupid person a danger to themselves, and also makes large masses of stupid people dangerous to a society because large masses of stupid people basically they wreak havoc everywhere because they cannot be taught and refuse to learn. That's what makes a stupid person a very dangerous person to be around. And anybody out here who has some critical thinking quickly knows how to identify ignorant, dumb, and stupid before they run into the stupid person who can basically derail their entire life with their stupid actions and their stupid behavior. Now, if you want to learn more how to identify the difference between an ignorant, dumb, and stupid person, you can pick up some of my men's issues books in paperback and Kindle format on Amazon.com. And you can find all of those books on, like the Stimp series and the books like The Man Crisis and The Woman Crisis on Amazon.com. And you can find all these books out here and basically pick them up and learn how to break out of the whole pattern of being ignorant, dumb, and stupid. And if you want to see me make more men's issues videos, you can drop a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, John Haynes' Godbreaker. The man who rules the world takes on the Asgardian god of thunder in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get your copy of John Haynes' Godbreaker in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere. Now available in paperback and e-readers, E-Steam Cancel Vacation. Hell's aspiring angel takes on a social justice, social media mob looking to cancel her in this all-new E-Steam series adventure. Get E-Steam Cancel Vacation in paperback and e-readers today. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.